Hey, Agile enthusiast, welcome back to my channel, Software the Agile Way. If you're new here, I'm Saurabh Pandey, your Scrum coach, product management coach, and in every video, I will be covering a topic which is going to make you a better Scrum Master and product owner. And my goal with this channel is to make you market ready Agile professional. So, what is today's topic? Today's topic is about estimation, some terms that you will keep hearing all the time. And I have chosen five terms that you need to master if you are getting into a Scrum and Agile. So, what are those five terms? Let's quickly talk about them. The first term that I will definitely suggest you to learn more about is story point, which you will keep hearing. It is something that is not mentioned in the Scrum guide, but in every Scrum practicing companies, you will find story point is a widely recognized estimation unit. And don't get scared by understanding, oh, what this story point now I have to learn. But think of it as like a size of the work. What is the complexity of the work, right? If the work is large size, then you basically consider it to be a more complex, involving a lot of uncertainty or involving a lot of efforts. And if it is medium size story point or small size story point, you probably will have a lesser complexity and less unknowns and less efforts, maybe, right? So it's all relative. And that is the first time you should really deep dive and understand more about it. The second term you will keep hearing is about the poker planning. Poker planning is basically a game that Scrum team plays to build consensus on the story points that they are agreeing on a particular user story. And it is a wonderful way to arrive to some kind of a voting technique and figure out if there is any gaps in the understanding of different team members. They debate it out, they discuss, they have a conversation, and finally they agree on something which makes a size of the unit user story final. The third term that I will suggest you to learn more about is capacity. Capacity is little different from story points. Capacity is about how much is the total available capacity you have, how much total efforts you can put in a particular sprint. So if you have a team size of 6 people, 7 people, and if you are having 2 weeks of sprint length, then based on the team size and length of the sprint, you can determine capacity, which is something that will be useful in the case of sprint planning. The fourth term that you will keep hearing is about velocity. Velocity is the speed with which your Scrum team delivers a particular user story. Or in a given sprint, if your team has committed, let's say, 5 stories of 20 story point of work, but what they have ultimately delivered by the end of the sprint, you try to come up with some average of the last 2 3 sprints to be able to arrive at the velocity of the team. And that is very helpful tool if you want to forecast and want to predict what number of sprint it is going to take to complete the entire product backlog items. And the last but not the least important term that you should understand about the t-shirt sizing. T-shirt sizing is a more high level sizing which can have a little bit of higher error margin. It is generally captured at the epic level. More precisely, if you consider it like story point is a user story level, so t-shirt sizing will be at the epic level. You will have lesser information, but still you will like to be able to size something, what it will take to complete. So that's the five key terms I would suggest you to start learning about and go deep about, and keep watching my video where I will be talking more in length on these terms. And definitely I will be keep sharing some more context and situations where you can use all of these outcomes in your day-to-day Scrum management practices. So that's pretty much from today's session. Hope you enjoyed the session today and learned something new. If you have enjoyed the session and you are learning something more, please do like and subscribe and share this video with your colleagues and friends who might get benefited with it. All the best. See you soon in my next video on another important topic. All the best.